Adding to our collection of Champions Quest camos, Season 4 brings a brand new camo for the big map Champions Quest called Hazardous Ruin. And for the first time since Season 6 of Modern Warfare 2, we finally have another animated camo for completing the nuke in Warzone. We're going to do a really quick recap on what the Champions Quest is. First of all, it's unlocked by achieving 5 consecutive wins in Battle Royale, or by getting 30 Battle Royale wins within the duration of an entire season. Once you've completed either of those options, you'll unlock the Champions Quest. You'll now see the Champions Quest in-game on your map. It's a brand new contract. You don't have to pick it up, and if you don't pick it up, it's not going to disappear. When you do pick up the Champions Quest contract, you're going to be tasked with collecting 3 radioactive elements that all have negative effects towards you and your team. And once you collect all 3 elements, you have to plant the bomb and defend the bomb so no enemies can defuse it, and if the bomb explodes, you successfully complete the Champions Quest. Now, the 3 negative effects for each element are, starting with beryllium, it's a permanent marker on the element at all times, regardless of if someone's holding it in their inventory on your team, or if it's just laying on the ground as normal loot. The entire lobby can see this marker, and will know where beryllium is at all times. Tritium disables radars and vehicles while in close proximity, and plutonium will damage anyone in its close proximity. The 3 elements are obtained in this order by completing these small objectives. Beryllium is obtained once you get a Geiger counter and locate the radioactive chest. You only have to open it up and there's the element. To get tritium, there's going to be a safe marked on your map. You have to go to the safe and drill it. It does let off a small flare, so any enemies nearby know there's some objective going on, but it's no different from an intel contract. To get plutonium, there's going to be a radioactive helicopter that is marked for every single player on the map, and you have to shoot it down. If you're lucky enough, enemy players will not know what it is and help you shoot it down. However, the loot cache that it drops once it's destroyed is marked on the map for everyone. Once it's opened, the loot cache marker will disappear and the element will be on the ground. At any time during the Champions Quest, if you end up dropping one of the elements because you die or forget to pick it up, an enemy player will not be able to pick it up. It will stay in that same spot until you either pick it up or fail the Champions Quest, and then it will despawn. Within Season 4, there is a brand new feature for the Champions Quest. It is now possible to kill the team doing the nuke contract and stealing it from them. Now, you can only steal it if you squad wipe this team. That means eliminating all 4 players. So the best thing to do if you are the nuke squad is to spread out. You're only able to kill the nuke squad and steal the Champions Quest before they pick up all 3 elements. If they collect all 3 elements, the Champions Quest cannot be stolen anymore. If you end up squad wiping the team, then the Champions Quest is failed. Or if they plant it and it's defused, it's also a fail for that team. You have to kill them and steal the Champions Quest contract, which will drop in their loot. And once you pick up this Champions Quest contract, you'll pick up right where they left off. So if they only had 1 element, you have to collect the next 2. Another new change is instead of 100 players in Urzikstan Battle Royale, there is now 120 players. So if you are attempting to unlock these new nuke rewards, or trying to get your very first Champions Quest nuke, which will reward you with all the previous rewards of the Meltdown Operator calling card emblem and weapon sticker, you won't be able to unlock any previous season's nuke camo. You'll just be rewarded with Hazardous Ruin. Regardless of what rewards you're trying to get, there are now 20 more players on the map, which will make things a little bit more difficult because you'll have to fight a little bit more throughout your Champions Quest. This season, I've already dropped 2 big map nukes and have used 2 completely different strategies, which really you can only do with the beryllium element, just because every team on the map knows exactly where it is. The first strategy is the heavy chopper. You have to collect the heavy chopper fuel from the train, wherever it is on the map, have someone come pick you up in a light helicopter and fly you towards the heavy chopper. If your team's very well coordinated, you can get the heavy chopper fuel extremely fast. And while you're getting this heavy chopper, you can have whoever's picking up the Champions Quest contract sit on the contract, and when you're on your way to the heavy chopper, they can pick it up so you guys are ready to get into the action. With the heavy chopper, all you're doing is flying it around once you get BE. The smartest thing to do is to find a gas station somewhere on the outskirts of the map, Preferably not where the path of the plane was at the beginning of the game, because that's where a lot of players are going to be centralized. You're going to find something super safe, and you're just going to sit and fuel up the heavy chopper and make sure it's healthy. If a team ever pushes you, just simply fly away. Unless people are using lock-on launchers to shoot you down, you shouldn't have your helicopter get destroyed at any point throughout the entire Champion's Quest, because it has that much health. You can also substitute the heavy chopper if it gets destroyed with the light helo. That's a last resort thing, but this second strategy is what you do if you're not getting the heavy chopper or if your heavy chopper gets destroyed. You're going to want to find somewhere in the middle of the zone as it's closing in, and you're just going to simply drop BE somewhere in the open because you're going to swing and pick it up later. Preferably using a helicopter or an LTV, since they're the fastest and the hardest to get killed out of, and they're the safest thing to pick up the element with. Now, while you're collecting the other two elements, while BE is somewhere centralized just sitting on the ground, there's going to be tons of enemy players that are going to go to this element, and they're going to end up fighting because they don't know who's the nuke team and who's not. Your team, while you're collecting the other two elements, doesn't have to be by beryllium at all. You can just leave it somewhere on top of the hill or in the open so enemies can fight over it. It's kind of beneficial as well, since enemy teams will kill off other enemy teams, lowering the player count in the lobby, making it that much easier in the late game. Now, the difficult part is picking up beryllium. You're going to want a full health LTV or chopper, and you're going to want a UAV and a couple smoke grenades. Reason being, the UAV will tell you where all the enemies are around the beryllium element. The smoke is to pick up the element without being seen, unless enemies are using thermals, but a quick counter to that is by using cold-blooded. And of course, you're going to want your vehicles to be high health. That way you can get in and out with minimal damage at all. With leaving it on the ground in the middle of zone somewhere out in the open, you're only going to go pick it up once you have the other two elements. This is because the bomb site's going to drop, and you can actually deposit tritium and plutonium into the bomb site, and then you only have to worry about depositing beryllium late game. If your team's fast enough, you can get all three elements pretty quick, deposit them, and plant the bomb without any issue. And the same goes if you're running the heavy chopper strategy. You want to time it perfectly and be fast enough so when your teammates are depositing tritium and plutonium, you're already flying towards the bomb site to plant beryllium as fast as possible. Now, if you time it perfectly, the second the bomb site drops, you should have all three elements already at the bomb site ready to plant, timing it perfectly where you're picking up the elements and getting to the bomb site just as it drops, so there's less enemies at the bomb site, so it's a little bit easier to plant and defend. And of course, just like every other nuke we've covered on the channel, kill streaks, thermals, grenades, you name it, the works, anything that you can use to defend the bomb site from getting defused. Now, in buy stations, you can now buy bunker busters, which are extremely overpowered because not only do they damage anyone that's on the bomb site, it leaves behind gas that will either damage enemies or damage their gas masks. And once their gas masks are destroyed, they're going to start taking damage, and it's going to not allow them to defuse the bomb. It's just like the gas grenades in multiplayer. It's a perfect kill streak to run while defending the bomb site when it's about to blow up and everyone gets desperate and tries to defuse it all at once. My Discord server is going to be linked in the description below. If you're looking for people to run your Champions Quest contract with, or are looking for people to grind and unlock a Champions Quest contract with, I have a few looking for group channels there to find people to play with. There's guys landing on you, Docs.
Oh shit. You actually coming back?
My heli is max fuel. I'm just gonna come over so I can scoop it real quick. I got people landing on me. Where's V? Where's it?
V is,
it's underground. It's 1 floor down.
It's under.
Right here.
Okay, I'm grabbing it. I'm gonna drop on my cash.
Yeah, I'll take your cash.
13K on the ground. Who's working T?
I can drive over there with the LT. I'm gonna let Cal drill the safe. I'm just gonna play my life just because I'm wanted. I'm gonna go buy some streaks too to throw on bomb site late game. I got a cluster, a Prezi, and a bunker.
Most important thing. It's over city right now. That's gonna be a little bit of a fight to get.
Yeah, I can shoot it down. I got some guys on me.
Shoot it at it for us.
I have a full squad on me.
Here.
No, I'm just bad at the game, I guess.
Our bomb site might be this one.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah. Wait, let me check
it
map.
is.
Yeah, it's right here on me. It's gonna land right here.
Wait, Tech, do you need a gulag kit?
Yeah.
Yeah, here, take it.
Preach.
Yeah, drop the elements on bomb.
I'm gonna throw my trophy down as well.
Put 'em in.
Run.
Landing on us, landing on us.
Yeah, heard. He's cracked. Got another one
I'll have
down.
bomb checks. Y'all can just frack out while I watch bomb.
I have a cluster
Yeah.
mine down. It should be good.
Yeah,
I
some
got
dude
claymores as
just,
well.
Raised on the roof.
Yeah, he's
Got my
alerting me.
full.
Sniping.
I'm just gonna throw a recon drone on it so if it pings anyone, we'll know. Guy on the roof still.
Pushing my bottom right now.
Nice. The guy's still on that roof, by the way. Doc's right above you. Another guy just landed up there.
Bomb's
And
good.
we got a
I'm
light
fine,
heli
fine.
coming in. More guys.
That's good, that's good.
Just checking bomb. Nice, Docs. There's more on that roof. More guys flying in as well.
Guys,
Hella kids on the above y'all, Docs and Cal.
I'm gonna bunker
Yeah, I
bust
saw
the bomb
cluster
site.
mine down.
yep. We're good.
No way.
Just don't push down. Just don't push down. Just don't.
I
push
got my
down.
bunker. Oh, guys behind me. Guys behind me. One guy behind you, David. And I got my bunker down on bomb site.
War is hell, and you're in it. This is the Gulag, where you fight to win your point.
Guys on bomb site. My bunker buster is getting hit
It's
markers.
good.
He's
Bomb's
down.
Good. Bomb's good. Bomb's good. Bomb's good. It's okay.
I'm still getting more hit markers.
I'm PAing it.
Nice.
I'm good. I'm coming out of the
It's good.
Gulag.
We got it.
Yeah, I'm about to win my gulag too.
Dude, I went from the least amount of kills on the squad to the most. Fucking less. Like just on the bomb. It's crazy.
Yo, good nuke, boys. GG's. There was like...
Good try, guys. Good try, maybe next time. GG's, get nuked.